it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Welcome back to my channel. It is almost August, so it is time for another monthly reset video in my functional planner. So I am getting ready for the month of August, and in this video, I will be walking you through my entire pre-planning process. Just as a reminder, this is now separate from my goals video, so I will follow up soon with my goals video, but for today, we're gonna be focusing on my monthly calendar. So I have my Agendio custom planner right here, which is a 7x9 planner, the same functional planner that I've been using all year long. Now I am still using this planner, even though I am using a daily duo for my main day-to-day planner. I've been using the weekly spreads in here as like an overview for the week. I do have a video up on that already, so definitely check that out. I will leave it linked down below. But in addition to that, I'm still very much using all of the monthly spreads that I set up in here. My daily duo is in A5 size, and that's just not enough space for me in a monthly planner. So this is still my main place for functional planning. So today I'm going to tackle the pre-planning. I'm going to pre-plan out my month, get my Kanban board all set up, and then I will transfer everything into that sort of decorative elements spread that I like to have as my monthly overview, where I keep like track of all of my deadlines, kids appointments, regular appointments, all the things going on in my life using a color coding system. Speaking of which, I am going with this journaling kit from Hello Petite Paper as my inspiration for this month. It is called By the Coast, and I absolutely love this. To me, this is just like ultimate August beach vibes. I don't know what it is, but this is just like very much reminding me of like the late August beach days. So I'm really excited to pull that in. I actually do have the regular vertical format kit of this as well, and the deco sheet that is in like the premium matte paper, not the transparent matte paper. So I have that off to the side in case I want to grab one or two things. I do plan to use this kit in August though, so I'm not going to take too much away from the kit, but I will be definitely using probably this entire journaling sheet and a couple of things from the kit there. I've also got some new scripts from Paper Trail Plans for the month names and also for the days of the week names if I feel like using those. For my color palette for this month, I'm matching the kit, so I've got some like oranges and browns and things like that, and one cool gray. I think it's gonna go really well with the kit. I have already tested these colors because like sometimes the pen lids can be a little bit misleading, so we're gonna go with the same color palette that is in the that's in the Hello Petite Paper kit. I've also pulled out a couple of washies that match that to supplement. And then for my Kanban board, I'm actually gonna keep the same color for the videos this month because as you can see, I've already set up some stuff for August in here. And that what just happened is my end of the month July video schedule ended up getting shuffled around a little bit. And I had a couple of videos that I like made space for in the month and pushed some other things back, and they landed in August. So I didn't wanna like redo all of the sticky notes that I had already done. So we will be going with the same video colorway in for August, but as you can see, my work is already all done for the month. So I will be using a new color for the month of August. Very little work going on this month, especially because we have like a little bit more than 2 weeks where the kids are not in school or camp at the end of the summer before they go back to school. So definitely very minimal on the work front. But I am going to be using a teal color, which I have right here. I think I'm gonna go with this for the little one, and then maybe like this brighter one for anything bigger. I don't even have any bigger projects right now, so it's kind of just like in case something happens, or maybe I could do like the gray green, something like that. So we'll see with that. And then like I said, for July, we'll be using the same colors here. So I have these, which are from Jet Pens. Then this in the lavender color from Rose Colored Days, the little 1.75 by 1.75 squares. And then my same peach palm one that I've been using for this month. So that way I can leave all of this stuff kind of as is and just add to it for the rest of my videos. So I'm gonna put my Kanban board off to the side for a minute, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my pre-planning in my monthly planner using the sticky notes. Okay, so first things first, just using some tabs, I'm gonna put in like a couple of appointments, the school vacation and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just kind of transferring this over from my Google Calendar. And then I will get my video calendar set up for the month. I've already been thinking a lot about it. And for August, I'm going to go back to my like older schedule, not the schedule I did in July, just with the weeks off from school. It's going to be just a really busy month. But then after that in September, I will think about going to the 3 videos, back to the 3 videos per week, etc. So you can let me know if you have a preference. It's only like 1 or 2 more videos per month if I do it the July way versus like the older way, which is like 1 video, then skip 2 days and then a video. But I don't know. I don't really have a strong preference either way. Okay, so then I have a keratin appointment and a dentist appointment. And then the last day of camp is here. So where is my... So I've got my Pilot Twin marker, which is an oil-based marker you can write on, like it's anything you should write on with a Sharpie, you can use this. And this is actually my favorite of all of those markers that I've tried out. So this is the... So this is the thing with August. So camp ends here and then my kids don't actually go back until after Labor Day to school. So we've got like a nice long summer at the end there. Then the kids have a dentist appointment as well. Actually do have a lot of appointments. Okay, and then oh, right. So, and that's actually September. The back to school preview day is in September. Okay. So beyond that, my things, I have some things that need to be booked, which is essentially everybody's COVID shots. Like my husband and I are due for boosters. My big kid is due for her first booster. And then my little ones are getting their first shot in July, and they'll need their second shot this month. Okay, so we got a lot of vaccines going on. It's just like keeping track of the different places that have the different vaccines and like which one you're supposed to get. It's a lot. It is a lot. So anyway, it does not seem like 100% organized. And actually, I don't like on my vaccine card, they're out of space because the first time that I got them, I got the shots done by the county and the like stickers that they put on with the dates were so huge. So now I'm like, are they going to give me a new card? Like what happens now? There's no more space for them to like fill out additional information. So we'll see. All right, I'm also at some point gonna have to go back to the foot doctor. I don't know when that's gonna be. I'm having like a scan later this week and then I can schedule that. So, okay, we got a lot to schedule. And then in addition over there, I think I'll just pop, we'll probably try and still do 1 blog for work this month, but I think that's gonna be it. Okay, so I'll leave that there. And then what matches with this the best? I didn't have like a lot of good teal options, which I'm surprised because this color pack did have like a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll just use this really light one. I think it's gonna look really nice on the blackboard. So that's kind of it for the non-video things. Then for my videos, I've already got some of them written out on my Kanban board, so I think I might stick those down and then finish out the schedule. Okay, so I think I've been working on a video that's like how I prepare to film a memory spread and like to plan a memory spread, like how I pre-pull stickers and all of that stuff. So I think that will go up first in the month and then that will be followed by my August goals. I just need a little bit more time to get my goals together. Yeah, so that is what's going on with that. Okay, all of this is like subject to change if I can't get things done in time or if I need to shuffle things around. But those are the videos that I've already like written down or have been thinking about. Then I have got some other stuff going on as well. Okay, so I'm just thinking through, like, I have a list that I'm looking at on my phone, which is from the Notion app, which is where I keep track of these things, but I'm also just like thinking through. So basically, I need to pre-record some stuff. I'll be able to do some filming while the kids are off from school camp, but I won't be able to do like as much as I usually do. So I do want to like kind of bank some videos. So I'm going to do a plan as I go for this week in the middle, which will be a week that makes a lot of sense to do a plan as I go. And then I will have 2 plan with me's from that, like a daily plan with me and a regular plan with me, like a weekly plan with me. Okay, so then I have 1 extra video that I can use to like swap around. I've also got, you know, more kit lineups and that kind of stuff, but I am so behind in my memory planner that it's hard for me to pick kits for August when I still have to like catch up on spreads from like April and May and June. Okay, so that I think is what I'm gonna go with for right now. I will write in the days like when I'm a little bit more sure of everything, but I think I'm ready to start with the decorations, but I'm gonna have to move some of these sticky notes first. Okay, so I just decided I'm gonna put in the lines for this, like where the sticky notes are, and I will set up the key after, but that way I can kind of transfer it back over to my Kanban board as I'm doing that. Okay, I'm gonna pull all of my work ones up while I'm over here, but I think I'm gonna leave my videos on for a minute. All right, so I'm gonna put that back out to the side, and then I am ready to kind of get, I guess I could just pick the colors and then I need to make the key after. That's fine. All right, so for work, I think I'll go with this darker brown. So there's also no, let me just throw the key in. We will get to the decorating in just a minute. I'm gonna put the key, I like to put the key in like in the parts of the month that don't exist or that don't have days. I find it good, but use the darker brown for work, and then we're gonna go money and use this color for other way the appointments pop. And I guess the kids are in this super pale colors. Alrighty, so that way I can just go ahead and put this stuff in and then we can decorate around. Okay. My husband gets paid like every second week, so I was just checking to see when his last payday was. July is a 3 paycheck month, so then I was just counting that down into there. And then I'll need the appointments color here. I do want to like denote the last day of camp in another way. Like I'll put last day of camp, but then I'm probably going to add something in to mark like that there's nothing the other weeks. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that off to the side for a second to remember. And likewise, I'll figure out a way to mark a plan as I go week as well. So let's do some decorating. I've got this really beautiful corner piece here that I think would be like kind of perfect at the top up here. I think I'll use the bigger one and we can take that kind of like all the way down. Okay. Just put that back there for 1 second. I'm gonna just kind of grab these all, just get them out of the way. I feel like I keep moving these around. I'm actually, you know what? I can just go ahead and pop these right in my to schedule section, since that is what's going to need to happen. I feel like I hardly ever use white washes, but I feel like this will look really nice at the bottom. Just adds like a little bit of vine detailing. Then I have these, which I picked up from Paper Trail Plans during the anniversary sale. Ooh, these are so delicately cut. They're available foiled as well, but I bought them in like the black specifically for in this planner. And I think I'm just gonna kind of layer it like so, which is kind of what I've been using this section for, but I think maybe some florals right there would look really nice. I'm gonna grab some, I'd like one of the lines, I think. I don't want to take too much from this because then I won't have it to use, obviously, in the regular spread, but I think a little bit will be, will go, a little bit will go a long way. Just like that. I'll maybe use this little beach scene right, you can't see that, right in that one right there. That's so pretty. I love that. Okay, and then we've also got like this little Polaroid bicycle. Kind of like you're riding up the hill there. I'm wondering if that's gonna look. Okay, so I really want to use these date covers. I don't know why, I'm just really in the mood. I'm out of whiteout. Don't worry though, I buy it in bulk. So this is an experiment. So if I put the washi up here, and then these are like much smaller, and I'm just gonna try and tuck it in, except for that I need, just kind of like tuck it in like so. I think that'll be pretty. I used, is that the broken one? Yeah. I used this on this day and I want to leave that. I don't want to like not have that. I love the way that those look tucked at the top there. So we have to figure that out. I feel like when I like trim washi, like the edges, I don't know, just, I feel like I always end up, even when I feel like I cut it straight, the edges are like, when I go to lay it down again, I almost always want to cut it on both sides and just like not happy with how it looks otherwise. Okay. I will use this cream colored washi to mark the days that there are no camp/school. My camera keeps overheating or shutting off, and I'm not sure if it's because my memory card is almost full or if it's an overheating or if it's because my battery is dying, which I don't think. So I might have to just go upload this footage and then pop back to finish this. But let me at least finish out the days of the week here, and then I will take a look. And if you were screaming at your YouTube scream, Lindsay, you're forgetting the Mondays, then like, you know, bonus points to you. I always find that so funny when you're watching someone else's video and it's just like something so glaring, but like, of course, when you're filming, you have no idea that you're doing that. Okay, so now I need to put in those 2 videos again because I took them out. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go make sure that my camera doesn't melt down and then also figure out a couple more things and then I will be right back. Actually the next day now, and my husband and I have been through the whole beach schedule and I am ready to put that in, including our weekends. So hopefully, like, this may not happen exactly. We may move things around just because of weather or other things that come up, but it's nice to have a like tentative plan, and then it's nice to put that in with washi because then if it's washi, I can just go ahead and get rid of it. So this is what's going on. Basically, these 2 weekends we will go to the beach as usual, and that's just, you know, what we do most weekends in the summer, not every single weekend, but most weekends. And if you are newer to this channel, my parents have a place at a beach that's just a little bit over an hour from our house, so it's super, super convenient. Then we're gonna skip this weekend. That's the last day of camp, and my husband has a work thing on Monday that he can't miss, so we'll hold, and then we will go, we'll head back to the beach on Tuesday, so that way we can and my husband will also be off from work at this point. So he's gonna take some PTO these days. If you don't know, I work freelance, so that's not a thing for me, but I'm not gonna be doing much work at the end of August besides my regular Monday stuff going on. So that is where we're at. Of course, that covers up the line. I feel like I've done nothing but redraw these videos in so that it looks straight, but that's totally fine. I will keep doing that. That way it looks the way I want it to look. Okay, and then we're gonna try and stay through Monday. Then we have to come home for some stuff that is at the end of August and also early in September. The kids have like their back to school preview, all that good stuff. So that is that, and then we'll head back to the beach for Labor Day weekend, but that's in September, so you'll see that next month. Okay, so I covered up a video right here, I believe, yeah. Okay, so I was just checking my phone to make sure that I didn't miss any of the days or have to put anything in, because sometimes my husband can work from home and sometimes it's just PTO. It just, like, I don't know, they have their whole system. So anyway, this is all going to be PTO. The work from home ones will be in September during the last little bit of our vacation here. So this is going to be beach. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a second. I'm just gonna take a look. I don't need this anymore, so that is good. Okay, so I think that is it for the calendar. I absolutely love the way this looks. So now what I'm gonna do is just put a little bit of washi up here and on the dashboard. Now, and I'm gonna put this schedule on the dashboard. You know what? I might just like actually cover this up. What I should do is I should get some like, I don't know if I should get stickers that say like line a day. I mean, obviously I know what that is. But that could be, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll use some more stickers from the kit instead of the washi. Okay. Oh, and if these are transparent, I might be able to like cover that text and have it still show through. Yep. Likewise. Let's Let's do the same thing there. Okay. I don't usually super decorate this. It's meant to be like a pretty functional space, but I don't need all of it. Although I guess next month, the next month situation is going to be really, really probably very busy because it's like back to school. I'm probably going to have another work trip in September, so there's going to be a lot going on. But anyway, we'll just keep it kind of like that for now. Do a little bit of decorating. And then this will mostly get filled out after I set my goals for the month, and I'll pop back on here to show you what I'm going to do with my dashboard, because the dashboard is pretty much like a translation of my Moxie life over to here. But I will put in my schedule things and maybe I'll set up some other stuff here. Okay. So for this page, I use the Moxie Life color coding system instead of like the colors that match the kits. It just helps you when you like glance at it super, super quick. Then it just helps you be able to see that just like really easily. So we've got my foot doctor, my shot, husband's shot, the little kid's shot, and my kid's shot. My big kid shot. So the little kids can go together because that's like one phone call to schedule both of their second COVID shots, but the other ones are all separate. Okay. And I like this just to have a place that's organized. Not all of these appointments are things I can make yet. I have to get the scan on my foot before I can make the doctor's appointment. Our pediatrician is not open to scheduling the second shot yet. They're not going to open that until the first week of August. So it's not like I can just see these things and say I need to do that right now. I need to wait until, you know, the schedules open up, but that way I won't forget about them. That's why I really like having a little to schedule section. All right, so I am happy with this for right now. Maybe I will actually use, I've got like a bunch of these little teeny tiny stickers right here. You can like only kind of see what is going on if I cover them, but I like know what all of these things are, so you know. These sections have not changed all month, and I built this dashboard custom, so it's pretty easy to remember. And then I'll save the other two. Just kind of do that like a little bit randomly. Okay. Then I will save these ones to be on my cover page here. So we'll just do, again, I am just a hot mess. So sorry that was out of frame. I keep zooming in the camera so that like you could see something I'm writing better, and then I keep forgetting that I have the camera zoomed in. So that's what's going on. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of washi up at the top as well. Okay, so that's my cover page. We've got my calendar, and then we are gonna need to set up a video tracker. So the way that I do this is I don't put in like, I don't know what all the videos are gonna, well actually I think I do. So let me count how many I have. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 11 videos on the schedule. Okay, so basically I just use this to like kind of order them, and then this is the date that they publish, so I won't write this in now. I'll write it in once I feel like more finalized about the schedule. So I will stick to this overall schedule. I'll have videos out on all of these days, but I may end up moving some things around. I use Notion to help me with this. I showed that in my digital planning video, but this is like my paper tracker, and I also have my Kanban board obviously, but I tend not to write this down until it's more finalized. But then I just track them over here. So I have the video name. Sometimes I number these, sometimes I don't. I probably will. And then I do like a film, edit, and upload like a check mark for each. I don't have to identify them. I know what it is. And then you've got the space for the video number. Then down at the bottom, the ones without the things, that's something new I'm going to try this month, because basically I always end up starting work on videos, you know, for the next month before the current month is over. And sometimes when things get moved around, I ended up like adding them to this list and not to my next month list. And then, you know, deciding they're not going to get published in that current month, they're going to move over. So what I'm going to do is just try having a little bit of space to do that already. And I can put those videos that I'm working on down here to get them talked about, but I won't put a space for a date for them. So those ones I will leave blank. And if I don't use it, I won't do it again. If I like it, I'll keep doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that like that. Work-wise, don't really have like anything going on right now. So I'm not gonna put anything in there, and then I will be back to do the to-dos and this one which says notes but has become my section for writing down the habits that I wanna include after I do my goals, and that'll be the last thing I do in here, so I will wrap it up then. Okay, so my August goals are all set up now. That video will be coming soon, so stay tuned. So I am ready to set up my to-do list and my habit tracker for the month in here. So basically what I'm gonna do is all of the goals that have a just like checklist, which I realized that 3 of these I forgot to put the thing on, are either appointments or like things to check off. So if they are a thing to check off, like I did this, it is 100% done. It goes in my to-do list. If it is more of a habit, then I put it in here, and then I use this little section to pull from in my weekly spreads to set up my habit tracker for each week. So I'm gonna just go ahead and speed through transferring that over really quick, and then I will be right back to wrap the video up. Okay, that is everything. So let me give you a last flip. I did use every single sticker on that Hello Petite paper sheet, plus a couple of other deco stickers from the regular part of the kit. I absolutely love how this calendar looks. Just so summery, like such perfect late summer vibes. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Then I've got my line a day set up and my dashboard spread. So that is everything. So if you enjoyed seeing my monthly planning and reset process, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like this video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. Plus follow me on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on in all my planners. Bye.